Hi, gang. In this pass, explaining or giving instructions on open awareness, we'll be allowing the mind to be totally ordinary and just resting in naturalness. So, just to jump right into it, if you want to meditate, you just sit down on the cushion or stand up or whatever, or sit down in a chair, whatever's comfortable. Set an intention, something like, may this practice benefit me and all beings, or whatever you feel you want to do. And then you can just say, close your eyes, and say to yourself, may I just rest with the mind as naturally as possible. So just let the mind be natural. You can really take the root of that word nature, natural. Imagine you're just observing an ecosystem. You're going to a new, you're a biologist and you're just checking out a new ecosystem. You're going to maybe a marshland, and all you're asked to do is just notice what goes on there. And this is and you just don't try to disturb it. So if you see the cycle of life going around, things eating each other, you don't try to get in there and change it or fix it. You just let the ecosystem be natural. And in the same way, you let your mind be natural. So just surrender, relax, and allow the mind to be natural. Just rest with the natural mind as it is. It's not a problem if anything happens. It's not a problem, just like it's not a problem if a bird swoops into the marshland and picks up a trout and flies away. Or a fight happens between two animals, or you're just observing. You're a naturalist being with nature. In the same way, it doesn't really matter what happens in your mind. Just watch the ecosystem of your mind, body, life, and everything. Just go. Just let it all do its thing and just rest with that natural mind. The key is not to force anything here. Anytime it feels like you're forcing something, just relax and let the mind be natural again. The mind is thinking, that's natural, let that happen. And just let it follow its course. You don't need to get involved. If you're emoting or you're in pain or pleasure, just let that all happen. And then if you want to get rid of your pain, let that happen. There's nothing really you can do wrong here. Just relax and let the mind and body and human and all of the world be natural. And the other instruction would be, just let it all be ordinary. You don't need a special mind to meditate. You don't need to be focused. You don't need to be happy. You don't need to be concentrated. You don't need to be clear. You don't need to be seeing through the veil. You don't need to be connecting with a deep part of yourself. Whatever's going on, the ordinary mind is perfect, just as it is. Don't try to improve it. Just rest with an ordinary mind as naturally as possible. So again, you're just a biologist. And you don't go to a swamp on Christmas Day and expect the animals to be singing tunes, or you don't go on a day where a giant, event is going to go on where certain species, everything hatches. I mean, that can be cool, like maybe all these frogs hatch one day or something like that. But you just go to the swamp to document it as it is on any other day. And for our purposes, you don't even have to document, just be with it. So allow the mind to be ordinary and rest naturally. No need to interfere, make things be a certain way. So that's that pass. I hope it's been helpful, and I will see you in the next one. I might add a few more passes, but the next one might just be a guided meditation where I sort of bring them all in. So, see you there.